Today we're going to demonstrate how to use the QuickBooks Online integration in QuoteWerks Web to easily and seamlessly export your documents from QuoteWerks to QuickBooks Online. The integration includes the ability to export any document from QuoteWerks to QuickBooks as an estimate, sales order, or invoice. If an item on a document doesn't exist in QuickBooks, QuoteWerks will create it for you. If a customer doesn't exist, QuoteWerks will create that customer for you too. The integration is only available on QuoteWerks Professional or Corporate editions. In order to use the integration, you'll need to have an active QuoteWerks subscription and an active QuoteWerks to QuickBooks Online subscription. To access the integration with QuickBooks, click on Tools, then Export to QuickBooks, or you can click on the QuickBooks icon on the toolbar. Both options will open the Export to QuickBooks window, and you'll see that you have two tabs available, the Non-Exported Documents tab and the Payments tab. The Non-Exported tab will have a list of documents that are ready for exporting based on your filter set when you had set up the QuickBooks integration. The Payments tab will include any payment that has come from a document that was accepted and paid through QuoteWerks. These payments can also be exported to QuickBooks. To select a document or multiple documents to export, simply click on the checkbox next to the document number. You can select a single or multiple documents to export. For this example, we're just going to start with a single document. Once you've selected your documents, simply click on the Export button. It's important to note, to use this integration, you do need to be logged into both QuoteWerks Web and QuickBooks Online. Let's click Export, and this will open our Select QuickBooks Sales Tax item. We'll want to set the tax for this particular document, so we can change it if we need to, or use the default setting that you have set, and click OK. The next thing that will happen is QuoteWerks will prompt you to create this QuickBooks item if the item number or manufacturer number does not exist currently in QuickBooks. We can then set the item type, whether it's a service, inventory part, or non-inventory part, and select the account. If you selected a default income account, that one will be pre-selected for you, but you can click on the drop-down menu and change the account as needed. If this is an inventory item, you'll be able to select your expense account as needed as well. Since this is an item that is not an inventory item, I'm going to leave it unchecked and hit OK. You'll be prompted to repeat this step for any items that exist on the document that do not currently exist in QuickBooks. It will remember your previous setting, so if all items are similar or assigned to the same account, we can simply hit OK and click through. Once finished, a QuickBooks Export confirmation window will appear, and it will let you know the order number has been created in QuickBooks with an invoice number. In our example, we're using the QuickBooks numbering sequence. If we're using the QuoteWerks numbering sequence, it would show us the QuoteWerks number here instead. We'll go ahead and click OK and close out of this window. Let's go back into QuickBooks. If we go into QuickBooks and we go into our invoices, if we sort by date, we'll see our newly created invoice at the top of the list. If we click on the invoice, it will open a window on the right side of the screen. When we click on Edit Invoice, that will open up the invoice in QuickBooks. You'll see we have a list of the items that we sent over to QuickBooks, so it looks just like we created this document manually in QuickBooks, but in a fraction of the time. You can repeat these steps as often as needed until you've exported all your documents from QuoteWerks to QuickBooks. Back on the Export screen, if you're going to be batch exporting documents, you simply need to select all the documents and click Export. QuoteWerks will run through each document and each line item, creating them in QuickBooks as those separate documents. Once finished, you'll be brought to the Export screen and hopefully have no more documents ready for exporting. For more information on using the QuickBooks integration, please visit our help file or contact our support team at 407-248-1481.